I'm Sherry Kay, award-winning pianist, composer, and National Cooking Contest finalist. I'm also known as the Jazzy Gourmet because when I'm at home, I like to jazz up my meals, and now you can too.
Can I tell you how excited I am today to be using this ingredient? These are edamame. Eda what? Edamame. E-D-A-M-A-M-E. Whenever I take any dish that has edamame to a family function or a special gathering, people always say, what is that in there? Oh my gosh, edamame are wonderful. They really are just soybeans with a fancy name. But I tell you, I think that really Jack, when he went up his beanstalk, probably had these as his magic beans because they pack a punch when it comes to having a lot of fiber, a lot of protein, and a pretty large percentage of your daily requirement of vitamin C and vitamin A. But they're also special to me too because I'm going to be honest here, I don't really like beans very well, but I love these edamame. You can get them, I find them in the frozen organic department in your local supermarket. They come either shelled, such as these that I have right here, these nice little edamame beans, or you can get them in the pod if you would prefer to have them that way. But either way you get them, they are delicious. And they can be used in so many different ways. I use them in salads, I use it in chili, I use it in pasta, or I just eat it as a snack. And they're very easy to prepare. You just boil them for 5 minutes with a little salted water, and there you go. You got your edamame. But you can also incorporate them in ways that you might not think about. Today, I'm going to be making hummus, but instead of using garbanzo beans, again, beans, I stay away from those, I'm going to use edamame instead. So in my little chopper over here, I'm going to put my edamame. Get in there, little beanies. My little soybeans in there. Next, I'm going to add some salt. Then, a few teaspoons of red wine vinegar. Followed by a couple of teaspoons of some soy sauce. Now I'm using low sodium soy sauce because I like to control how much salt I have in my hummus. I can always add some more salt later if I want to. I'm going to smash up a garlic clove over here. I have my clove of garlic on my cutting board. I'm going to take my chef's knife, lay it on top of the garlic, and then just smash it with my hand. And by doing that, it makes it a lot easier to peel. See how the peel just fell right off, otherwise you kind of have to work at it. And smash it a little bit more so that the chopper over here doesn't have to do all of the chopping work. Finally, I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of olive oil to my edamame. And I said finally, but actually there's something I'm going to add that's going to add just a little bit of a kick to the hummus. This is sriracha sauce. And if you ever see this in the supermarket, you'll see that it says sriracha hot. The word hot is in really large letters. That's because it is a chili sauce that is really hot. So you don't want to go dumping in half a bottle of your sriracha into your hummus unless you're into that whole pain thing. For me, just a couple of drops of sriracha and that's good enough. Just to give it a little bit of a tang. So I'll take my lid onto my chopper and give it a couple of pulses. Alright, that ought to be good enough. If you see some whole edamame here at the top, all you have to do is just take your spoon and squish them down in and pulse it a little bit more, but mine seem to be incorporated pretty well. What you can do at this point is take your edamame hummus and dip crackers in here or pita chips. I like to go kind of more of the healthy route and dip some carrots in with the red wine vinegar and the soy sauce. It's a nice, salty, tangy, with a little bit of a kick of that sriracha. Really, really good hummus. Try it sometime. I think you'll like it.